Cowabunga, everyone! Welcome back to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. Is is a wonderful review with your host Raul. The nerd Chicano here with Luis, my wonderful co-host for today.
Do I have I feel like I got sunburn and there's like how I kind of like look like scrunch up the forehead? I feel like I
Did
got
you turn
sunburn.
on? Did you turn on the what's it called, the blemishes thing on the
I don't know,
on
but you see
Streamyard?
right here is like it's
It
like a
looks like you have
little
a
white.
line there that you got burnt from somewhere.
Huh. Quite
I
peculiar. What
wonder
up?
if it was what's it called from working on the film and you had your hat on and you were just
It
like,
could be it. It could
yeah,
be it.
yeah,
Oh, that looks weird on camera. What up, y'all? It's me. It's Luis. It's Luigi. Uh,
yeah,
I just focused. I hard focused on it. I was turning. I was like, what the fuck
yeah.
is that?
Please can't start an episode without putting himself down. Come on, man.
No, I'm not putting myself down. I'm like, what is that? It's more like
Yeah,
I'm curious on what it is. I didn't see it earlier, and checked the mirror because I was brushing my teeth.
yeah.
Huh?
It's another day, and this time we're not recording this at the same time as the last one, but
We are.
we're here to discuss Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. But before we can get into that, what is up, Luis? How's your day been, bro?
It feels late as hell, man. I thought it
I
was like
know.
the winter has came. Winter
Yeah.
come.
Winter came. Yeah.
Yeah,
Came.
dude. No, it's a Sunday. It feels like a Sunday. I'm
Yeah.
debating to go to work, but I need money. But my car needs things because if I use it more, it'll wear down more, and I haven't had the money. I've created a paradox
Yeah.
in my life right now with my car and my work, as I need
Yeah.
my car to work and I need work for money, but I can't get money because I need my car to work. Well,
You know what I've also just noticed?
what?
These last episodes we've been recording from the new house, your new house. I was like,
Oh
oh
yeah, that's
shit.
right.
Like this whole time I'm like, I don't know, it didn't click with me yet that like that background is not the same background from the last
No,
house.
it's not.
It's like, oh shit.
Nope,
Like,
new place. A
yeah, whole
lot
new place.
spacier, like the bed.
Oh yeah.
That's not a twin. That's a full sized bed,
Yeah.
which for my big ass. It's weird because like it's perfect sideways. Every now and then, depending if I really stretch myself, like genuinely, my feet will come off the thing, which kind of sucks. Like just a tad bit, like it'll
Yeah.
loom over, which is scary because then the cuckoo is gonna grab my feet.
Yeah, it's gonna get your feet, it's gonna suck on your toes, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're
Yeah.
at the new place. I'm still like debating on whether to decorate it, but I want to put the posters up. But I want a banner. But also, I'm like, if I'm gonna, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay here. I'm the I definitely need my own place again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put up one of my posters. I was trying to put up the Spider Verse one, but I was like, oh shit, I don't have the tape that wouldn't like damage it from the back if I take it off. So I'm
Like
like,
just the tape, it's like the poster itself or on a frame?
yeah, well because that's a weird
Uh,
size. Remember that Spider Verse one is a weird size.
I have to. Yeah, I've been meaning to measure
Yeah,
it to get.
yeah, it's a weird size, so I don't think I'd even be able to get a frame. So
Hmm.
I put up a Fableman's poster because that one's like ripped up because I
Hmm.
don't know what the fuck happened there,
Hmm.
but it's like ripped up. So I was like, okay, if I damage this one, I don't really care since it's already like ripped up on the side.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's not even here; it's like right next to me over here. But
yeah.
yeah,
No, that's a dangerous game, especially because that's a
yeah,
I don't know if it'll be like what how Walmart you go, there's like a poster area where it's like you
yeah,
slide. I don't know if in like 5 years from now we'll see that same movie theater poster, but for right now, we got the ones that were like on display for theaters,
yeah,
so that's why we're like extra careful with
yeah.
them
At
because I
least when it
haven't
comes
seen.
to this one, it's like, okay, this is one that I don't want to frame. Like I don't really care if I don't frame this, but all the other ones I have, I'm like, yeah, I want to frame these. Like these are actually
Yeah.
ones that I care about. And they're having a poster sale at work, and I went and they're selling frames too. So I went to go check, like, hey, what's up? How much does this cost?
Uh huh.
$30 per frame.
They're expensive, dude.
When
They
I
really
can
are.
get 60 for three on Amazon for the same size. Hell no.
60 through like you pay 60 and you get three.
$60 and you get three frames.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
No,
At
because I
all.
went to IKEA and one of them, depending on the size that you want, is like 20 to 30 bucks.
Yeah. So I was like, no, man. I was like, no, this ain't. I'm not about to do this. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Like, I'm not doing that.
Frames frames are weird because they're overly expensive. Like they're just a piece of wood and maybe a piece of cardboard, maybe glass. But
Yeah,
I'm like, fucking no, bro. That's way too. I legit for the if you go to Home Depot, and you already have like the cutting tools. Fuck it, even a handsaw, it'll come out cheaper. But damn, dude, no, it's way too much.
yeah. So for 24 by 36, a 3 pack gets is like 62.99 on Amazon.
Okay.
And for the ones that we have, the Movie Theater ones are 27 by 40. So those are 27 or 37.99 on Amazon. But I'm gonna guess fucking 2 pack and all. Oh, 2 packs $50. 3 pack is 85. God damn.
Dude, I'm telling you, they're freaking expensive, man.
Yeah.
But fucking yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll
We'll
probably get
figure out
some.
something.
We'll get
But
something on Black Friday. It's only what a month away from the
yeah,
when sell holiday sales appear, so it's
yeah,
not too far. I'm not tripping.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not tripping. But yeah. I how's your what you been doing today, man? I mean I just edited some TikToks. That's all I did.
I
And
recorded one video for tomorrow. That's it. I've been procrastinating, just not feeling it.
yeah.
But I'll have to get through it.
I
And then
finished the
also,
bear, dude. I finished the
oh
bear
yeah,
season 2.
yeah,
Yep.
you gonna review it or what you
I
thinking on that?
don't think I'm gonna review it because
Okay,
I mean, unless Brad caught up on it, but like with the schedule of what we have right now, like all the
you're
different shows that we're
booked.
covering, I don't think it's gonna fit. I'll
Yeah,
just say I have yet to give
fantastic.
anything a 5 star movie wise and TV
Yeah,
wise. Nothing has gotten a 5 star. That changed
yeah.
today. Season 2 of The Bear is a 5 star. I thought it was incredible. I thought that it was so season 1 is near perfect to me. The only gripe I have with season 1 is that because it has 8 episodes, sometimes it feels like the story gets a little redundant at times.
Hmm.
So I think that they did it perfectly with adding 2 extra episodes in season 2, and it really like fluffed it in there. So I was like, dude, this was fantastic, and I loved the ending of the season finale, and
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to what they're gonna do with the next season.
dude, I'm telling you, I was I don't know if I talked on it on the show before, but that episode 4 for the second season, bro. That's what I really wanted to get the feel of this
Nah,
film that
dude,
I was doing. But that's like
episode 6, man, episode
episode,
6.
yeah. Well, that one's a bit like you need good performers for that was the longest episode I think from both seasons.
Yeah,
But it was stacked, dude. It was fucking
fucking
stacked.
masterful though, and it's like Jamie Lee, and then like fucking cousin as well, putting in like a
Yeah,
Clinton. It's like, oh my god, I hope.
Mulaney, fucking
Yeah,
Berthraw.
yeah,
You
everybody's
can't,
just fucking.
yeah,
Even Bob Odenkirk, bro.
yeah, he's in there.
Yeah,
Fucking Better Call Saul.
yeah.
Which I don't understand the relationship. Is he like a brother to Jamie Lee, or is he like a friends with benefits before passing? Does
Uncle
he come?
Lee, I don't know if he's a brother or something. I don't know what he
They
is.
kissed though.
Mm, I guess it's one of those uncles.
I guess maybe. Who fucking knows? But
Well, I did that, and I watched the movie for tomorrow's recording, so I
yeah,
went and I did that. But let's go ahead and just stop playing around here. We got what's it called, a movie to review, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. So if you have not watched Mutant Mayhem, get out here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the film, stay. Either way, how any of this goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I have a lot to read. So let me go ahead and do this shit here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem is a 2023 American Cuban. I was gonna say Cuban computer animated superhero film directed by Jeff Rowe, who co-wrote the screenplay with Seth Rogen, Evan
hmm,
Goldberg, Dan Hernandez, and Benji Samit. It is the seventh theatrical Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles and a reboot Teen Mutant Ninja Turtles film and a reboot of the Turtles series.
yep.
The film stars the voices of Micah Abbey, Shaman Brown Jr., Nicholas Cantu, and Brandy Noon, alongside an ensemble voice cast that includes Ayo Edeberry and Brady Noon. I'm sorry, Edeberry, Maya Rudolph, John Cena, Rogan, Rose Byrne, Natasha
And Barry's in
Demetriou.
there. Wait, which
Yeah,
one?
she plays Abby. She voices Abby. Yeah,
April.
yeah. I'm sorry, April, not
Yeah,
Abby.
I was like, who
Yeah,
the fuck is Abby? You talk. Oh shit! I didn't
Yeah,
put two and two together. That's Sydney.
yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Giancarlo Esposito, Jackie Chan, Ice
Mhm,
Cube, Paul Rudd, Post Malone, and Hannibal Buress. In the film, the turtles go on a hunt for a mysterious crime syndicate,
mhm.
but trouble arises when an enemy of mutants is unleashed upon them. The story explores themes of family acceptance and desires to fit in. Mutant Mayhem was produced by Nickelodeon Movies and Rogan Goldberg and James Weaver under their Post Great Pictures banner. The film was announced in June 2020 with Raul as director. Kyler Spears joined soon as co-director. The animation was provided by Micros Animation in Montreal and Paris, and Cinecite in Vancouver and Montreal, and was primarily influenced by school notebook sketches. Seeking to explore the teenage aspect of the Turtles, the filmmakers drew inspiration from teenage coming of age films. The majority of the cast was announced in March 2023. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross composed the score. Fuck yeah. Mutant Mayhem was screened as a work in progress at the Annecy International Animation Film Festival on June 12, 2023, and was released by Paramount Pictures in the United States on August 2nd, 2023. It has grossed 167 million worldwide and received positive reviews for his performances, screenplay, and stylized animation. Several critics considered it the best Turtles film. A follow-up television series, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is set to premiere on Paramount Plus, and a sequel film
Cool.
is in development.
Yeah, we knew about the sequel. I think the show
I
is
didn't know
what.
about the show. I didn't know about
Yeah,
the show.
the
That's
show
cool.
is the one. I think it made its bank, so they were like, you know what? Why not? And it's
Yeah,
like, because I don't think there's any current show going on with TMNT, so they're
yeah,
like, fuck it, let's do it, reboot it, do this
yeah.
story. I'm
Cinematography
cool.
is done by Kent Secchi, is edited by Greg Levitin, and of course Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross do the music. It
Mhm.
sits at an hour and 39 minutes, and on a budget of 70 million, it made 167.2 million. So it's actually getting really close to being profitable now. It made the budget back, and it just
You said 7 or 70?
70 million. No, 7 million.
Oh,
This wouldn't look like this, dog.
yeah, I know. That's what I
So
was like.
yeah,
Hold on.
it needs to make 210 million to make a profit with
Yeah,
that for the marketing. So it's getting close. Wow. But yeah, man. Look, dude, I didn't know that they were at a series. If they keep the animation from the movie for the series,
for
I'm
budget wise,
down.
they might change it just a tad bit, but I mean,
I'm down though.
the cart like the drawn by kids type of style. You
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah. I mess with that heavy. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a very good animation.
Yeah. What are your
Very
initial thoughts, Luis?
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I would like just seeing the trailer. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go see this. It's not like oh, I have a list. Let me just go see this on the weekend, right? It was like no, I wanted to see it, and I mean, for an hour and 30, you have a fun time.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I watched the trailer for this multiple times because of how many times we go to the movies.
Yeah,
And I was like, this looks good, but I'm so cautious when it comes to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff because they've
yeah.
done it like, look, the first one, the original one, is my favorite one. I fucking love
Okay.
that movie. It's so funny. It's freaking timeless to me. And I'm like, I have a soft space in my heart for the 2007 film, the TMNT 2007 film, which was really good to me, and I remember watching that in the theater.
The
But like,
animated one.
yep. But other than that, like the only other piece of like TMNT media that I remember loving a lot is the series on the animated series.
Okay.
But other than that, I was just like, really, what are they gonna do with this? And like the trailer was funny and all, but I was also like, I see that the animation is cool, but like, how are we gonna do this with the story? Like, is it still gonna be like, is it gonna be good? And I was
Hmm.
like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. I'm just gonna go in with open eyes, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna get, and
Yeah.
hopefully it's good. And honestly, man, I really like this movie. I think that it has no business being as good as it is. Um, has
I
a
mean,
lot for adults and for kids.
it does. It really does. Cause, well, I mean, like Seth Rogen always does this thing of he caters to everyone. I know his
Yeah,
live action stuff is more like teenagers and up, right, for their type of comedy. But I
Yeah,
mean, we've seen interviews where it's like he wanted him and the others, of course, wanted it to feel youthful, and we get that because they let the kids improv. So I was like, yeah, my little brother had fun. I had fun because some of the jokes that they had, and then the
yeah,
grown up stuff like the milking machine and all that. Like that's a clear innuendo for something that grown ups partaking in certain activities. But no, they mixed it in well, and for an hour and 30, like I said, you get a hell of a fun. And I
yeah,
can't tell what parts are ad libbed and what parts are scripted because a lot of it just flows so naturally. It's like fuck. I don't know. I can't tell.
yeah. I love the turtles here, bro. I love the voice cast for the turtles. I think they
Yeah,
all play
you're
so
right.
well with each other, and I
Mhm.
love that we like for the first time in a while, we finally get to see the turtles as teenagers.
Yeah,
We s-
dude, that's the main takeaway for a lot of people. Is like they are now the teenager part of Teenage
Mhm.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like we've already seen their mutants, we already know they're turtles, we already know they're ninjas.
Yeah. But
Let's
it's
get the
something that
teenage.
even the first movie, like as much as I love it, the first movie doesn't really acknowledge the fact that they're fucking teens, bro. Like they're not like these,
Yeah,
and
they're
it's and
they're
it's
grown.
a like I said, it's a great movie, and I love that first movie so much. But it doesn't really get it go into it like this one does, and that's why I like really appreciate that this movie really
Yeah,
talks about like these teenage kids who like have a big fear of like not being able to fit in with people and like
high
being
school
yeah and all
problems and like yeah,
mm-hmm, all that stuff. Yeah,
that's a thing of where you know how some older ones they try to cater to what teenagers of that time kind of like they guess how they sound right. This one because they like I said mentioned earlier, they let them improv and ad lib shit. It's what teenagers do. Like
yeah,
it's not something where child stars get a chance to improv a lot, right? Because they
yeah,
kind every director kind of wants a specific feel when they're writing child characters. But for this one, it was like, fuck it, let me just see what these kids are made of. And like I think
yeah,
Seth Rogen was the one that said we just let them be all in a room together while we were recording scenes and let them go at it, and we kept a lot of it in, and I was like, hell yeah, that's like the bacon egg and cheese, like those are
oh
all
my
new
god, fucking
age
funny.
things that bro they
Yeah,
talk
and that's
about Riz, and that shit existed maybe a year and a half,
yeah.
two at most, like that's
It's
a
why
recent
like
thing.
I couldn't help but laugh at the people who were like, "This is so stupid. Why are they saying Riz and
Yeah,
all that?" And it's like
they're
they're
teenagers.
teenagers in 2023.
Yeah, this
What
isn't
do
a
you
thing of
think
like
they're
being
going to
back in the day.
say?
And we
You know,
see them, they have internet access, they have their phones, they have TikTok. It's not like they're,
they
what
make
is it,
TikTok videos.
secluded. Yeah, they're not in the middle of nowhere. They're in New York. That's like
Yeah,
the epitome of like where crazy shit happens and
yeah.
vines and
What?
like
Yeah, of course they're saying "yer." Of course they're saying "you heard"
yeah,
and all that. That's New York slang. That's how
yeah.
New Yorkers talk.
And a lot of people are like, I'm from New York and we don't talk like that. Well, New York is a pretty fucking big place. There's like
That's
segments to
not
that shit.
true because there's a lot of people who retweeted that scene and they were
And
like,
my
"I'm from New
cousin or
York and I
yeah.
feel very insulted, but I also feel very seen right now."
Yeah, exactly. It's like a weird thing of depending on what side you get, there's a lot of people. But the people that are actively kind of hating on it, it definitely feels bandwagon of
Yeah,
like we just gotta hate this because it's not like
yeah.
where's the
It was
ninja?
like
Where's the
everyone's like, "Oh
action?
my god, I can't believe the turtles said Riz and W
Yeah,
Riz," and I'm like,
yeah, yeah,
"What do you think they are? They're turtles in 2023. They're teenagers. What the fuck
yeah.
do you think they're consuming? You think they're consuming 90s what's called slang?
Slang, yeah. I mean, they were
No.
watching Ferris Bueller, which is like a
Yeah,
thing, but they're like we don't take past. Well, we do. Some people take aesthetics from past times and make it their thing,
yeah.
but
But also,
there's
they're being raised by Master Splinter, who's old,
yeah,
and he's
who's
probably
old.
showing them that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
he's probably not speaking to them like, "Damn, Leonardo, that's groovy, right?" It's
That's groovy,
like
dude.
no, that's not. They're not
Cowabunga.
gonna say that.
Yeah, no.
They're gonna say Riz. What's it called?
Riz.
Yeah.
They're gonna do the Aki
Yeah.
shit because
Aki, they're gonna
that
say no
was
cap. They're
recent.
gonna say all these things, bro.
Mhm.
Like they're teenagers
The
in the year
Tims and yeah,
2023.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
teenagers. It was like it's the whole fun of it. Like this wasn't meant for you guys that grew up in the 90s watching the movie. This was meant for this new generation of kids that are
Yeah,
like equally enjoy and know about the TMNTs
yeah.
as a franchise.
And and for those of you who were from the 90s who brought your kids to see this, they snuck in those adult jokes so they could say, "Look, I
Yeah,
know that this isn't for you necessarily, but I'm going to make it worth your time by including
yeah,
these jokes that are very adult
yeah.
oriented that are going to
Hmm.
fly over the kids and the
Hmm.
teenagers who are watching this, but you will be able to enjoy this." And that's why I really like this movie.
Yep, like fat booty boy races.
Fat booty boy race.
There's a shit ton where I was like, "Yo, they let this slide." All right, that shit was
Yeah,
funny. But
yeah,
yeah, no, this is a thing where you were raised on the '90s movie, and now your generation, your kids that you took, it was like, "Hey, hey, little Micah or whatever, let's go see this movie that I kind of grew up with, and maybe you'll like it too." And a lot of
yeah,
them like, "Yeah, Dad, I like this. Can we get a
yeah.
mask? Can we get a bow staff?"
Yeah, chances are, like after they were like, "Oh, Dad, if this was really good, like, can you show me the original Teenage
Yeah,
Mutant Ninja Turtles, and we can like see what that one's all like?" Yeah, like, and I really like the villains too. I thought it was fun. I
yeah,
love the tease
yeah.
for Shredder at the end, and
Oh yeah, dude, that was great. I wasn't expecting him at all. Like I wasn't expecting. I guess in this day and age in movies like that, where you kind of want to make a franchise and make money off of it,
yeah,
you get post credit scenes. But based on the trailer, I was like, okay,
we're not getting
we're
Shredder.
not dealing with Shredder or the Krang or any of that. We're
Mm-hmm.
just teenagers and mutants that were separated from their childhood or whatever.
Yeah,
And I really enjoy that aspect. They weren't leaning as like hinting everywhere as like, oh, watch out for Shredder, watch out for the Foot Clan. There's this gang. There's secret tech of alien. Like, no, we don't
yeah,
need all that. We just in the moment right now we're dealing with this with Ice Cube getting Godzilla fied, and then
mm-hmm.
okay, we finished it, and we're finally accepted, and we go to school. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, that was a nice tease. I enjoyed it. Everyone was talking about how Mr. Beast was gonna be Shredder's voice actor. I was like,
Come on,
no,
dog.
dude.
No, I can't believe people fell for that. That's so
Yeah,
stupid.
it's stupid as hell, man.
I wouldn't mind seeing Mr. Beast in the movie, like
I,
him show up like as Mr. Beast, like
oh,
what's
as
it
Mr.
called,
Beast, as Mr.
talking to
Beast.
the turtles, like yeah,
Yeah, or
or like so
even having his voice on a YouTube video. They were like,
yeah.
guys, check this out. It was like,
But there was no way that they were gonna get
nah,
fucking Mr. Beast to
nah.
play the.
Well, not that they couldn't. Is that why would they, dude?
Why would they? Like
There's
out of
like
everybody at your disposal, why would you go with Mr. Beast for
with
Shredder?
Mr. Beast. Yeah, that'll now that will be a clear thing of like we want money. We'll
Yeah,
get the kids to come over. Mr. Beast.
yeah. But I really liked it, y'all.
Yeah, I
I
like
think
it.
that they did a good job. It's not the most. It's not it's not a perfect film. It's and I gotta say that like I didn't think it was like as great as the first one, but I did really
Yeah.
enjoy it, and I think that it's a step in a really good direction to see where we're going with this franchise because I think that the turtles will always be like a big part of pop culture, and I think that when you
Yeah.
do it right and you market it right to the new generations, you can get a lot of people to come and watch those movies.
Yeah, 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 100%. I mean, I also don't want to oversaturate and market, which is
Yeah.
annoying at certain points.
But like in a market that's so saturated with what's it called with superheroes, right?
Yeah,
The turtles are part of that market where it's like we don't really, for some reason, we don't really recognize them as
as
superheroes.
superheroes. Well, I'm just talking about like every 4 years we get a new turtle
Yeah,
animated film because that would be that's what I mean. Not
yeah,
like a superhero market. Like that's fine.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm talking about just an oversaturation of one thing. It's kind of like too much of a good thing is a bad thing deal.
yeah.
It's like if we get too much, like the whole shows, and like if we get multiple seasons before we even get the second one, or like do the first season, then we
Yeah,
get the movie, then another season, then another movie, and something like, oh, okay, we'll slow down, like let it cook, like I didn't enjoy it. Like even
mhm,
Spider Verse, we waited 4 or 5 years, and then we're
yeah,
waiting another couple years for the third one. That's fine. That's like you let it marinate because perfection is hard to craft, and you'll never get there. But you there's
yeah.
every step you take, an extra time you take care of it, like it'll be closer to that.
And
Um,
I hope that they don't like jump the gun here and they just get so overconfident because let's be honest, like
maybe another one
even
here.
though what's it called 167 million is not filling up that whole budget, for them to make 167 million off of what's it called, off a property that
Yeah,
was, not making that big of a performance at the box office. They're
yeah.
like, oh no, we have something here. Let's, like, I just hope they don't jump it. And they're like, okay, like,
That's
what's the
that's
way that
what.
we can milk this shit? Like,
Yeah,
no,
that's what I'm talking about. Where
yeah,
they milk it. That's what I
yeah,
mean with oversaturation. But I
yeah,
mean, we'll see. We'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see with that because
yeah,
that's a hard tell nowadays.
yeah. But what is your final verdict, Luis, out of 10?
I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Like, I mean, it's definitely like I wish there was more action involved, just because I do like the ninja part of it. But like,
Mm-hmm.
I thoroughly enjoy it. It's like super amazing watch. Like, I'll watch it again if it comes up on my feed, like on my TV or whatever. Because I know
Yeah,
it'll be available on Paramount, right? Yeah,
Paramount
Paramount.
Plus, yes.
Paramount Plus. I don't have that, so I'm not getting it just to watch it. But like, if we happen to see it, the free, like, you know how sometimes Hulu gets certain titles for free.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it appears, it's like, yeah, we watch it. It's like, hey, yo, what y'all want to watch? I'm down for Timothy, like that, like
Yeah.
that. But a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Definitely plan to pick this up on physical whenever it drops on
I'm
for
curious
Black
about that.
Friday. Hopefully, I want this in my collection. I said the same thing about Across the Spider Verse, but I'm pretty sure that they are going to do a box set with all three when that last one comes out. So
Yeah, yeah,
I'd rather wait and get them on a little box set and stuff like that.
when we
But
actually have money.
yeah, yeah, I think it gives me time, right, to
Yeah,
get a
it's
good
just
job.
time to
So I gotta
save
get
and
money.
shit.
Man, it's like hopefully, look, by the time the last one comes out and that box set comes out, I better have a good job for some.
I fucking hope so, man. I do too.
Fucking hope so. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go with a 7.5 out of 10. I really liked it, and I think it was a really good movie. Now, the first one to me that one holds a bigger space in my heart, and I like that one a lot more. But
Yeah,
I think that this is a step in the right direction, and it's a really
definitely.
damn good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely, and it's great for artistic representation because of the animation style.
yeah,
I
yeah,
hope they do more movies where you just like, hey, animators, not to overwork you or anything, but like, y'all got any cool fucking ideas we can do that hasn't
yeah,
been kind of done yet? I'm digging that whole wave of things, but let's see and wait until they unionize and get better deals before we
yeah.
get cool shit like that again.
Damn straight. That concludes our review. Thank you all so much for joining us. As always, you can follow us at thenerdcore.com, Twitter at the nerdcore underscore, Instagram at the nerdcore, patreon.com/thenerdcore. You're going to be able to get this a little bit early before it drops on Monday at noon. But of course, you can go check that out at patreon.com/nerdcore. $1 tier. You get this nice early and available for y'all. Over on the Discord, we can talk about this movie as well with the comments. You can talk to us in there. Our Discord link is in the description, so go ahead and check that out, please. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss a single piece of content that drops on the channel, and leave a like on this video if you're a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Even if you're not, leave a like, please, please. And
Definitely.
on the audio side of things, make sure you leave a 5-star review on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Those are the only three that I know of right now.
I think
But
that's the
yeah,
majority, like big one. Like that's
yeah,
those are the more important ones.
yeah, yeah. So
Unless
y'all go
someone
check those
wants
out.
to kind of give us a little bit of change to kind of promote their new growing thing. Other
Yeah,
than that, Spotify, Google, and Apple.
podcast 100%. And of course, we will see you all for another review. But in the meantime, we hope you all enjoyed it, and we are getting out of here, Luis.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know how you want to send them out, but I'll let you send them out.
Well, dudettes and germs and all in between. This was a fun teenage movie. I am no longer a teenager, Sally. I think I passed that threshold a
A
couple
long
years ago.
time ago.
I wouldn't. No, not that
Well,
long.
not well.
Well, what? Like
I did it.
18, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I'm a little over the age, but how you doing, fellow? What was the Steve Buscemi shit? How do you do, fellow kids,
Fellow youth.
fellow youth? Go ahead, go throw a cowabunga here and there, live life as a teenager. And I'm gonna get me my bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah.
You heard?